Hi, it's Mark, the touchy-feely guy, back again with another video. Remember the last time we left you with an assignment of sorts, which I think was probably quite pleasurable. You were asked to go around all day and all night, just feeling things, just touching as many different surfaces as you could, just noting how things felt, how good it felt to notice all these different surfaces. You were touching things, maybe you were touching people, maybe you had a kitty cat or a dog that you stroked. Anyway, all kinds of wonderful, varied sensations. I hope it was a good assignment for you. And no surprise, we're going to continue touching more stuff today, but with a difference. We're not going to be touching it with our hands and fingers. Now we're going to actually use our skin to do the feeling, to do the touching. And I want you to know that you can stop and start this video anytime, because you might want to just stop and savor some of the sensations as we go along. So here we go. I want you to take your attention down, yes, down to your feet. Got that? Tell me, are you wearing shoes? Is there any constriction, any interference from your shoes? Or are they nice and comfortable? Or are you wearing socks? No shoes, just socks. That's, a different kind of feeling. It's more free. Maybe you're barefoot, which is an entirely different feeling. There's direct contact between your skin and something besides your clothes. Something. Maybe it's just the air rushing by wherever you are. Or maybe it's the floor, the carpet, whatever, wherever you are. And I always like to wiggle my toes if I can, because then I feel some especially good, pleasurable feelings. It helps a kind of tingling come to my feet. It helps them feel alive, a kind of almost, you could say electric feeling to the surface of the feet. Lovely, wonderful, pleasurable. So if you can bring your attention there, and maybe use your imagination a little if you need to, just to feel that wonderful feeling in your feet. Okay, there we go. Now, hold on to that sensation as we rise up your body into your legs. Okay. Ankles, calves and shins, knees, creeping up into your thighs. Can you imagine that energized electric feeling from your feet creeping right up with your attention? Are you wearing pants, slacks, trousers, whatever? Can you feel how the skin feels against whatever you're wearing? Or maybe your legs are bare. Maybe if you're in the chair, can you feel the chair? Just whatever there is there, feel it. Maybe you're in bed, the bedclothes, the sheets, whatever. Can you feel that? Bring your attention to your lower body and just feel that wonderful, electric, energizing, pleasurable, vital feeling, alive feeling in your skin. That's so wonderful. Stop here if you like for a moment, or we'll go on. Raise your attention a little bit further up into your hips and your groin. Out of your legs now, into your body, per se. Now, you might feel some constriction from your clothes there. That often happens around there, doesn't it? But listen, don't worry if there is some. Just pay attention to the way the skin feels. You can wiggle things. You can wiggle your legs too, if you wanted to. All of these things. All our body parts move. It'll help you feel. And you may wiggle your butt. Whatever. Just let it be. You feel that electricity? Feel that surface of the skin touching whatever it's touching. Ah, so vital. So alive. So pleasurable. Okay. We're going to go up again. Now up about halfway your chest. Down just below your diaphragm. To your belly. The belly and the lower back. And we often have sensations there, maybe especially in the back. Wiggle a little bit, become aware of that part of your body. And then realize the skin. Realize again how the skin feels. Take a deep breath into your belly, not into your chest, into your belly, way down. Nobody's watching. Let that belly swell out as big as it can. Can you feel the energy from that air, seeming like it's actually pushing out onto your skin, energizing it, adding oxygen to it, adding vital energy to it, that kind of electric charge. When you bring your attention to your skin that surrounds your belly. Oh, wonderful. Moving up. Next. There we go. Now we're in the chest and the upper back. Oh. And the shoulders. Oh, the shoulders. It's a wonderful suspension system. It really is. It's just delicious the way it moves and the great amount of work it does. It's like, it reminds me of the front wheels of a car, moving along over a rough surface, just fitting whatever is required. But anyway, this time I want you to take another breath, but this time in your chest. Fill up your chest. Oh, I feel that energy, that oxygen pumping throughout, energizing skin on your chest, and perhaps you can feel it in the rest of your body too. But right now, concentrate on the chest, how that feels, how alive that is. Maybe there's some constriction from your clothing on your chest. Just feel how that is. Don't have to adjust it. Just notice it. Just notice it. Breath is wonderful. It does great things. Now we're going to move out a little bit. We want to go into our arms. The upper arms down to the elbow, lower arm, wrists, hands. I touched myself here. This was not what I wanted you to do necessarily. But if you did, no big deal. Now, I want you to bring your hands maybe 5-6 inches apart from each other. Okay? Got them there? Now bring your palms together. And this is where it is required to touch for a moment. And just rub them briskly. Oh, and then pull them apart a little. How do those palms feel? Mine are charged. There's actually a little measurable electrical charge on the surface of the skin here. And now you can pull them apart a little bit. And it's almost, you can feel that field stretching. Push them together and you may feel some resistance, like they don't want to touch again. There's this energy exchange going on. And the palms of your hands and fingers are so alive, so vibrant. Oh, what a wonderful feeling. And that feeling extended right up your arms, all the way up. Wrists, forearms, elbow, upper arms, up to your shoulders. Oh, wonderful. All right. Keep your hands busy for a moment, but not touching. We want to go up to the head. We want to feel that energy in the neck, chin, mouth, nose, eyes, forehead, all those parts. Bring energy to them. Wiggle them. Screw up your face. Nobody's watching except me, all right? So go ahead, just do it. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Wiggle your ears if you can. Some people can. That's nice. Good. Now, finally, the scalp. Don't touch it. It may help, though, to run your hands around a bit, a few inches from it. And you feel that kind of electric charge that now is inhabiting your whole body on the surface of your skin, everywhere. And they say the brains can't feel, but yet we can imagine a kind of invigoration. We can feel the oxygen getting pumped through that brain, bringing energy to the surface of our scalp, throughout our head, indeed throughout our whole body. Such ecstatic, wonderful pleasure noticing this all. We've gone through our entire body, head to toe to head, actually. Okay. And we haven't touched anything except briefly rubbing our hands together. The skin has been feeling itself. Imagine that. This huge sense organ we have. What is it? 1.5 square meters? Something like 15 to 20 square feet. That's huge. Huge organ. All very sensitive. Every bit of it able to feel. Every square centimeter, every square inch can feel. And with any luck, you've been experiencing that today. There are sensors in the skin for pain, for pressure, for heat, for cold. But those are necessary, of course. We need that just, to survive, really. It's very basic to know about these things. But there's no organ in the skin. No sensors, no receptors, no structures. Simply for feeling pleasure. It's like pleasure is the default position. If nothing is wrong, too painful, too hot, too cold, whatever, then the skin feels pleasure. In the background, without us noticing it, it feels pleasure. We can become conscious of that just by bringing our attention to it. Just by bringing our attention to it. wonderful to be able to notice these things about our body, which maybe we've ignored, or they just creep up on us, and sometimes become so powerful we can't ignore them. But it's there all the time. This is wonderful. But if you've had some trouble getting into these pleasurable feelings, into this tingling, this electric, this vital, vibrant, enthused sensation, don't worry. Not everybody can do this right away. And we're going to have further videos which will direct you in a more immediate way. And you will be able to feel if you're having trouble today. But if you're having a great experience today, the following videos will go even deeper, and you will experience even more pleasure and this wonderful joy that is accompanied with that sensation of pleasure. So, until next time, remember you can stop and start this video. You can maybe just listen to the audio and not worry about watching my visual antics. It's fine. Stop and start where you want. That may help you. If you had trouble, it may help you practice feeling this way, noting, bringing attention to your body. Or you may just do it because it feels good to be reminded of these things. But in any event, we'll be back in a while with another video. And I'd love if you would like this video, if you liked it. And YouTube will let you do that. Thumbs up, and leave a comment. We love to hear from you. YouTube allows you to do that too, down below. So until next time, this is Mark, touchy-feely guy, and we'll see you again soon.